Okay, good afternoon, Peter. Would you like to tell us what is in the background here?
We've got a dual carriageway underneath us with lots of traffic on it, and to our left we've been following the River Wear upstream from the two piers earlier this morning. As people can see, the River Wear.
Is that what's behind you, Peter?
That is what's behind me, yes. This fantastic structure here, the bridge is Alexandra Bridge, and that's my favourite bridge in Sunderland. It's not especially beautiful, but it is an amazing structure, and it was in its time the heaviest piece of bridge in the world. A railway used to run across the top of it, and just to the right of that bridge is the famous Pallion shipyard, which of course was Doxford's engineering. And that definitely is a site where I would like to see the city of Adelaide.
What further significance did the Doxford Pallion yard have for this area, Sunderland?
Sorry Kenny, I didn't hear the question there.
I'm sorry. What other significance you can think of did Pallion Doxford have for the city of Sunderland? Maybe mentioning the fact that at one time it was the biggest enclosed yard in the world.
Well, it's still actually today, I believe, perhaps the biggest enclosed yard in Europe. There's a lot of people in Europe who are still building ships, very envious of the fantastic facility that we've still got here in Sunderland. Unfortunately, there's not a great deal of stuff going on in there, certainly not any shipbuilding.
Why do you think that is, Peter?
Well, it's because the bloody river needs dredging. How can you get a ship?
And would that be part of the City of Adelaide plan?
It absolutely is part of the City of Adelaide plan.
And you would like to see the City of Adelaide within Doxford Pallion?
It's a covered shed. It's got all of the facilities in there. Of course, that would be the most perfect place to have her reconstruction.
How about the skilled workforce?
The skilled workforce is all around us. There's still many thousands of people who worked in the yards and in engineering in Sunderland who are still in the 50s and 60s, well able to work and want to work.
You're going to need people who know about timber ships,
yeah,
with
iron frames,
with the composite part, the mixture of wood and wrought iron.
The fantastic thing about Sunderland people who've worked in engineering and in the shipyards is they all got fantastic apprenticeships, and they learn everything, and they learn very quickly. They learn to innovate. They learn to independently solve technical engineering problems. So I've got no doubt at all that Sunderland today, our workforce, are still well able to restore the city of Adelaide, even if they haven't served the apprenticeships on building wooden ships. They'd soon learn.
I think, from what I see and looking at just now, and previous occasions when Manxman was over on the river and in the yard, that the Wear seems to be a less recognised beautiful river within the UK. How would you feel about that comment?
Well, too bad for all of those people who like dainty little rivers with picnic benches strewn alongside the banks of them, and little white swans pushing their way across the lily white water. Our river is an engineering river, and the people of Sunderland and any town in the world, in Glasgow, in Newcastle, in Liverpool, who have anything at all to do with shipping, know how important, massively important, the River Wear is. So I don't care if it's picture postcard to people live in affluent areas elsewhere. This river is famous enough for me and the people who build ships.
Thank you, Peter.